Welcome to Discourse. Today we're going to be discussing Extraordinary Synergy, Measure the Unmeasurable by Dr. Hairong Gui, Ph.D, MBA.
This book is not an academic textbook. It is a global sportswear market eye-opening read. This book represents a groundbreaking valuation method showcased through real-world case studies of Nike's flagship store investments worldwide. Dr. Gui's Synergistic option model, SOM, serves as a valuable complement to conventional valuation approaches by effectively quantifying the hidden synergistic value of strategic investments.
So she mentions flagship stores in Nike towns, and to be honest, I didn't even know these were terms. I had never heard them before. So she does go on to define them. A flagship store is a shop with large floor area dedicated to a single brand and stocking a very wide range of the brand's products. And a Nike town is a concept that is an opportunity to strengthen ties with its consumers. It's a Nike-owned retail store.
Yeah, kind of like the Gap, where you only find Gap clothing, Gap clothes, Nike store. That's all you find. No Adidas, heck no. No Reebok. You don't go to Champs and they sell your competitor's stuff next to yours. Strictly Nike. From my work at Nike, I witnessed the leadership's ability to see beyond standard accounting data and strategic decision making. Mr. Philip Knight personally told me that he did the return on investment analysis on the back of an envelope. He and other Nike leaders understood that sometimes investments, such as flagship retail stores, have strategic value that is not reflected by standard bookkeeping. Mr. Knight sparked my interest in the quantification of such strategic values. So in this book, the author mentions 4 case studies, right? 4 examples, which is the Nike Town stores, the flagship stores located in, there's Nike Town Beijing, China, Nike Town London, Nike Town Paris, and then Nike Town Chicago. Mr. Knight, you could say, was like a mentor to her and helped her with the writing of this book. And he always talked about having this gut feeling of building these flagship stores, not really expecting a return on investment right off the bat or making profit. But he just had a gut feeling that it was going to be a great long-term investment and, expand the Nike brand throughout the world, such as these 4, key locations.
Right, and a good way to connect with those people in different locations, like different parts of the world even. So
yeah, like London, Paris. It's not just French people or British people,
like a specific cultural type of people. It's just people.
Yeah, and also those are key locations for tourists. They go to them, and he mentioned, like, I forgot exactly what, but Nike Town's specific locations, you could only find a certain product there. Right, where you can find nowhere else. And each one is like going into a Nike museum. You get to experience different things, and it's more of an experience that deepens that brand recognition and puts that into your brain. So when you come back home, wherever that is, Nike is a brand you go to for shoes, sportswears, jackets, whatever it may be. So that's the different type of investment that Mr. Knight brought and what the author kind of digs into, because you can go to accounting school and learn this. The synergistic options model should be used to supplement the conventional valuation methods, particularly to investments that have a high investment, high risk to a high return profile.
So you mentioned SOM, the synergistic option model, and that is something Dr. Gui came up with to compare the visible return and synergy value of a flagship store and the importance of them and what they actually can accomplish there.
Dr. Gui talks a lot about the volatility of the sportswear industry because it all really depends. The Dodgers make it to the World Series, yeah, and they won, so sales blow up. Right. But if they were to lose, they would lose a lot of money, possibly let people go, divert investments. Your sports team makes it to the playoffs in the NFL, a lot of money, they don't. And also there's the mention of sports celebrities that, like, Nike invests a lot, Michael Jordan, I believe Tiger Woods, and some other ones. Like, if they have a personal issue or something that makes them look bad and makes the brand
company.
looks bad.
Yeah, exactly.
There's so many things that you can't really use like net pricing value to really assume you're gonna get all this profit this year or do great this year, because it's all really it depends. So using the sum along with this, you get a better idea of your investments, like
actual numbers.
Yeah, high risk, high reward, and actual numbers. It's more of it's not real numbers, I would say, but it's a better ballpark than nothing.
And Dr. Gui goes on, she's obviously well researched and she has so many years experience, and she's done her homework and has dived in. She gives us charts, she gives us graphs, she gives us lots of historical pricing data. She gives us tons of that. So like the proof is there, and she's just the one who came up with a better alternative to what has been done. And she provides the facts very clearly and shows you, and it shows how it all does work out.
Yeah, and how do you measure this gut feeling?
Yeah, and how
had?
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. Like a gut feeling. How would you calculate that in?
Yeah.
But that's what I think makes it a really good leader too. Like not everybody can, I guess everyone can lead, but not everyone can lead well. And the people who have like these gut feelings, right? They're probably the ones you want.
Not the guy that hesitates, like, I don't know, the numbers don't look great.
Right.
It's not going to work. So a competitor moves in, they say, what the hell, let's do it. Then boom.
There you go.
Now they lead the market.
Yeah.
And you were left behind because the numbers here didn't add up. So that's what Dr. Gui says, these different formulas, different tools should be used together to help you out.
Right.
And,
the NPV and the SOM. She said it's better to use them together because it proves the investing. Yeah,
like you said, there's a ton of resources. And she worked at Nike for many years, so it's great that Nike was all up on it, like, sure, let me help you out. Let's give you this data. And
I know, because it only benefits them. She obviously proves time and time again that Nike is a pretty amazing business, because they are obviously willing to look outside the box or to try everything to better themselves in any way they can. So they're like, okay, if you think you can come back with some sort of number system that will help us improve more, let's do it. Yeah. They were on board.
See, and it's not just them, it's everyone else too.
Right, yeah.
And it goes with their slogan, just do it.
Just do it. Get it done.
The primary significance of this research is to provide additional empirical evidence that the use of the synergistic options model to supplement traditional net pricing value improves investment evaluation in high investment, high risk reward industries. In this case, the sportswear industry. The research uses actual real data of 4 case studies of investments in Nike towns. The result speaks for itself. While all 4 evaluation results from the conventional net pricing method are negative, the SOM results are positive. So, the negative results. Looking at spreadsheets.
Yep.
You open up, and let's just say, in reading this, is the Nike Town Paris, where they opened up a location. The rent was ridiculous because of the high traffic, the money that it brings every day, the foot traffic that is brought. You're paying a large amount of money for probably not even so much square footage. So they were already expecting to lose money. But the location, the free advertisement, you could say is like a billboard, word of mouth, the attention and everything that it brings to all the other, retail stores and wherever they sell Nikes. That's the high return part of this. Yeah. So what Dr. Gui is saying, if you just look at the net pricing value or these other formulas, you would just see a loss. But then again, you wouldn't see the high profits in all the other areas impacting Nike. So without the SOM, you get to miss out on that, and you miss on the opportunities that it would bring, to your corporation. And this isn't just Nike. This could be applied to anyone, any corporation.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It doesn't have to be such large scale.
Just trust the gut feeling, but use this formula to help you out.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us, and be sure to check out Extraordinary Synergy, Measure the Unmeasurable by Dr. Hairong Gui, Ph.D., MBA.